We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Los Angeles have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Kenny Rogers, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
At the plate, Robin Yount. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The average sits at 286 here to start play. 10 home runs, 27 driven in. Rogers is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Mike Trout comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Fletcher, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Christian Yelich is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He'll come into play here at .319 with 19 homers, 56 runs batted in. 2-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
So striding in, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop.
Here it comes.
Derek Jeter.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Jeter, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known, has had a nice season to this point, and he may well earn a spot on the All-Star squad because of it. He comes into today second in fan votes at shortstop.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
So striding forward now, Bernie Williams, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball in.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Striding into the box, Tino Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
No, that's low.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey!
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2. Count is 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Yankees come up empty. We played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz, who was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Digging in now, Tino Martinez. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
The average is at 308 entering play. 7 homers and 21 driven in. Williams is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now is the Yankees DH, Jose Canseco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jose Canseco.
The pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that's finally over for a strike. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box now, Tim Raines. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this is foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Hideki Matsui.
Stepping in now, Hideki Matsui lifted the other way to left center. Jaquez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
So coming to the plate, Alfonso Soriano. He went deep last night twice. First pitch of the at-bat. Canning, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the second round back in 2017.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
At the plate, Jorge Posada, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And it's fouled away. the set. And the 1-2. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Now here's a swing by Posada, and this ball's driven well out to deep right. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
To the plate now, number 18.
The third baseman.
As Harry takes strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Again, another foul ball. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Popped him up. Sanchez is there. And the inning is over. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Justin Jaquez. And they'll need him to get something going here. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Williams comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting 9.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' third. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through, a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box, Robin Yount. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now at second baseman.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, Dero. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings up Mike Trout. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels strand a couple. Still down 3-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Derek Jeter will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
And another foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Bernie Williams will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Martinez is there for it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
MLB The Show, your home for
Williams.
Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Fastball called for strike two. Williams is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
At the plate now, Tino Martinez. That's a look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Into the box now, Jose Canseco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Riding in once again, Tim Raines. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
No balls and 1 strike. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning.
It's not getting any easier. He has to get 5 and 6 right here.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Fastball just inside. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone into Monument Park.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Nelson Cruz will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Stepping in now, Tina Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Popped up. Number 18 waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kyle Seager goes down for out number 2 in the top half. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead this one 5-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez finds it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So not the start to the inning he was looking for, as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Now at the plate, Alfonso Soriano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Ready with the 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Number 36.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. The catcher Jorge Posada comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Runners off for second. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, number 18. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First things first, here's a throw over. Archer comes set. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. 2 out with the man at first. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2-2 count.
Three, 2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. They're still out in front, 5-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're not doing a very good job of hitting off the fastball today, which he said is a necessity in today's game. Otherwise, he explained, the pitcher never feels uncomfortable and believes he can get anyone out at any time. That hasn't been too far from the truth in this one, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Angels.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning. In now, Robin Yount. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. There's 1.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Angels held in check there, and the deficit remains 5-2. Ready once again, Derek Jeter. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Derek Jeter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Nelson Cruz stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit hard but foul wide of the bag at first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. Standing in now, Tino Martinez. That's digger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now batting.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
No hits to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
The count is 1
Too high.
and
1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you air.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And he is safe at home as he beats the throw to Posada.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. This one is launched. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and the Angels just won't let up as this is going to be good for extra bases.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
And that's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The second baseman.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 7-5 game.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Mike Trout is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Angels 7 and the Yankees 5. Cam Bedrosian will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
1-1.
Bedrosian has over 40 innings on his line so far. And through those innings, he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Hideki Matsui is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
No strike.
1 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
A 3-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Digging in once again, Alfonso Soriano. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ball one.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Jorge Posada. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, number 18, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 7. 7th inning, ready to roll.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder
Jeff Nelson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away.
Jeff Nelson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Range has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Up next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Tino Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
1 ball.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 7-5. Hansel Robles gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 57.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hoo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Bernie Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left side, but well foul. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back, first base.
Striding in, Tino Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Two and 0. Now here's the pitch. Skied down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
That's ball
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Kyle Seager. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it's gone. Settling in now, Justin Jaquez. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Robin Yount is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Bottom of the... Steve Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
For the Angels, number 40. Steve Bedrosian.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. At the plate now, Tim Raines. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Hideki Matsui is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Line drive, base hit to right. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The second baseman.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here comes the first pitch. Jorge Posada is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Ninth inning coming up.
Leading off with the Angels,
Mendoza enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
New York Yankees.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Yelich. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Nelson Cruz will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That's a 3.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Last chance coming up here. Whitey Ford comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 15.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drives it out to deep right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Digging in, Derek Jeter, runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Fouled away. Try again, 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So digging in now, Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now. Tino Martinez is on deck. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
To the right side and through, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Two balls and a strike now. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So stepping in, Jose Canseco. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. Fastball well outside. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners on first and third, two away. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
All even now, 2-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Los Angeles Angels wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one.